YouTube? It's R-Dog of Pokemon, and I'm bringing you a UU battle against JPRPokeTrainer98. This was 2 weeks ago, so I forgot to upload this last week, so sorry for the delay. So that's all I have to say about that. So now out comes the battle. He has his Bisharp as his lead, so he starts off with Swords Dance, and here my Xatu starts off with Reflect. So I need some defense wall. I need a wall, some physical attacks like this Bisharp is gonna do later on. So I'll just keep using Swords Dance while I have my Steelix out, and he's gonna go for an Iron Head. So probably want to flinch my Steelix because he'll think that I'm gonna use Earthquake, which I'm not planning to do. So he goes for another Swords Dance, and I think that's like the last boost. That's like times 6, so that's like fully boosted attack, if you know what I mean. So I roar out, so his boost is all gone and over. So now out comes this Sharpedo, Life Orb, I think Life Orb Adamant, I don't know, Life Orb Mix, I don't know. So luckily my Steelix and Xatu's Reflect is still working, and I'm just planning to just want to get rid of this Sharpedo with anything. So I use Earthquake, but it's protected, so Sharpedo will just keep using Waterfall, but he knows that my Steelix is way defensive, so he brings out his Togekiss for like Aura Sphere or Flamethrower, I don't know. So I roar out his Togekiss into his Darmanitan, and you know Darmanitans are that also strong, powerful, sheer force ability. But thankfully, he has Fire Punch, and also Steelix has some damage. Well, only a little bit because of the Reflect that Xatu has. So I took out Darmanitan with Earthquakes, and now out comes his Crocodile. He goes for an Earthquake, and I still managed to live that, you know, because Steelix is always a boss on defense. So I go for the Gyro Ball, and I do have some good attack investment, and I'm planning to like use another Roar here, but instead he has the Earthquake, so I'm planning to switch out to Xatu to not get hit by Earthquake. But he makes a good prediction and goes for Bulk Up, and this is not just an ordinary Crocodile with your Choice Scarf ability. I mean Choice Scarf items. The ability is Moxie. But yeah, speaking of Moxie, he goes for Crunch, and since it's faster than my Xatu, because my Xatu doesn't have speed investment, only defense and special defense, HP and defense investment. I mean no, special defense investment. Man, I keep mixing up. So yeah, he gets rid of it, and now he got the Moxie build up. So that's why my Xatu's out, and now I did a payback against Crocodile using Heracross. I did not actually use the move payback. I just used close combat and have Moxie of my own. So this Heracross right here is like my ultimate weapon in this battle. I just took out a Togekiss, man. Togekiss. It was about to use a Paraflinch or something, but that Togekiss is just a big threat to Heracross. But thankfully that he stayed his Togekiss, which he should have had done first instead of Zapdos, because Zapdos is supposed to be like after Crocodile. But anyway, that's what he switches out for. So my Steelix is gone because of the heat wave, which I did predicted that's gonna happen, or Thunderbolt, I don't know. So I plan to do a switch in, switch out for my alligator into a Illumise. And my Illumise is prankster, so you know what does pranksters, like quick attack instead of non-attacking moves only. So I go for the substitute, and despite of the volt switch attack, the volt switch from Zapdos, I still managed to live because Illumise is defensive, especially defensive and physically defensive, both defensive. He goes for Iron Head, and the last move I use with the prankster ability is Wish. So I don't know if he's gonna use Sucker Punch on my Frogger, but instead he's just gonna go for a Swords Dance. I'm planning to use like a Focus Blast on it, but instead I go for the boost Hydro Pump Stab, Life Orb boost Hydro Pump Stab, and I didn't know that can do that much, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that does a lot to Bisharp. So here he sends out his Zapdos and goes for the Roost. So that means he's not a that means the Ice Beam that I hit was yeah. It just becomes an electric type when you use Roost, because your Pokemon drops down to the ground, so it becomes a pure electric type. But thankfully the Ice Beam right there, I got a crit, and I use Aqua Jet because this Frog is awesome, especially with this moveset. Thanks to the Dawn Fanatic. I still remember the Dawn Fanatic, but I haven't heard of him since. So yeah, I go for one last Aqua Jet because I don't want to use like Focus Blast or something like that, because I know I'm about to get killed by this Sharpedo anyway. So I did manage to use Aqua Jet, and I think that's it. That's his last Pokemon. So that's good game, and I did finally won against JPRPokeTrainer98. So that's like redemption for me, and redemption for my new Pokemon team. And thankfully, I thank my Heracross though for getting rid of 2 Pokemon and Xatu. So like, comment, sub, and please check me out. I always do battles, mostly on DS. And yeah, that's all.